And YouTube, start now.
Yes. So, YouTube, no technical difficulties happened. We are starting just now.
Yep.
Welcome back to Hour 4 of Episode 10 of Unfettered. You are greeted by the sights of Admiral Caden Cross in all of his lichen glory, and a large mechanical figure, slightly different though from ones that you have seen before. In the seams in its metallic plates, you can see little like gouts of flame, and very vaguely, if you can actually just roll a perception check for me. Let's see if you pick up on this.
Okay, I can barely hear what you're saying, but I need to roll a perception check to see if I'm picking up on something, right?
Yes. Why can you hold on? Is my microphone quiet? No, my microphone's fine. Yes.
I can't help.
Roll perception.
Roll perception. All right.
Ooh, a 9 is not great.
Gamesies, roll perception.
Oh, a 0 is even worse. Yeah, so you can you see these gouts of fire, occasionally spraying out of the automaton, and yeah. So let's roll some initiative, I think.
Okay, interesting.
So let me clear the initiative order, remove all turns, and then gotta
Albert, you
roll
need
some of that.
Good horde level initiative. You need that nat 20, 30 sessions in a row initiative.
Don't worry, I got the 0 out of the way.
Let's get that HP set up over here. Roll initiative. Well, okay.
Fuck!
Possibly in our favor.
No, so werewolf's probably got more than 30 feet of movement.
Yeah. But if it zooms too far ahead of its friend, you get free round on the enemy.
Really good first.
Descending.
Really, really good. This makes it substantially harder.
God, why didn't you spend inspiration on your initiative?
Yeah, because you do that, right? Can you?
I don't know.
I would have. God damn it.
So,
let's...
I gotta move the initiative order for the audience so that they can actually see. Let's move that there. And let's start. So Caden is taking the first turn, and he is going to. Let me just move these character sheets somewhere where I can actually access them. He's going to move to here, and then hold his action.
All right, good shit.
And the automaton is going to move there and hold its action.
All right, great.
And it is Gamses' turn.
All right. Right.
We play their game of chicken.
I'm going to play a very interesting game. But yes, do that.
That gives them full...
Does it? Okay, make it so... Put her in a range where only the automaton can get to her.
That not possible. Werewolf has full... If they have at least 35, they have full range.
Okay. Then what about the other way?
I can corner?
Move the other direction then. Move her into the top corner.
Top corner?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a camera thing in the way, and it's causing my token to freak out.
Okay, so as Gamses, maneuvers around, the two of you are sort of circling each other, trying to size things up. Caden turns to the automaton and shouts, "Go!" And is that movement all of her turn? Because she has no ranged. She has no ranged actions, does she?
Bonus action to
do something.
Prepare an attack.
Yeah. So, bonus action, berserk, frenzy. That's what it's called.
Frenzy. Yeah.
Then move there and prepare to attack anything that moves in range.
Yeah. So, Kanan is going to spend a legendary action, and the automaton is going to move close to Gamzes.
All right.
And then it is Albert's turn. Yes.
All right, great. So I'm going to... Okay, let's see here. Measuring tape. All right. I'm going to move... So it's... I can move diagonally 30 feet into the air, right?
Yes.
Is that exact? Yeah, that would be exactly as if I moved 30 feet.
Yeah.
So
if you
I
move
am 30 feet in the air above this spot.
Well, okay, do you have 60 feet of... Hold on, do you have 60 feet of movement?
Yeah, that 30 feet out and 30 feet up is not how that would work.
Is it not?
No. If you have 30 feet of movement, you can go 15 out and 15 up.
Okay, yeah, then that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So
15 up puts you out of reach.
Yeah.
You just... Can't you just control... you were here. That's where you were.
Okay. Let's see, what's the... Yeah, let's do there. Okay. So I'm 15 feet up. Then as a bonus action, I activate Channel Divinity for my Poison Blade thing. And so next attack that hits Poison Blade. Then as an action, I cast... Just pop open my character sheet here. And it didn't properly go into my spells yet again. I love that about this game. Hold on a second.
You cast Mystery Spell.
Mystery Spell instantly kills all people on the battlefield.
The GM casts You Were Eaten by a Dragon.
Yeah, it kills the dragon suit. Yeah, it just won't let me add more spells to my spell list.
Huh.
So watch. Add.
You have a filter on.
Do I?
Yep. Go back down.
Okay.
Turn.
You're gonna have like 5 of the spell now.
Yeah. Oh, bonus. Okay, yeah, that's why. Okay, so... No. Filters off. There we go. Now it works.
Yeah, now there's 6 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well.
I was close. Command. One more command to a creature you can see within range.
Admiral. Grovel.
It's my wisdom saving throw.
Its turn is next.
It can't. It spends its turn doing that.
Oh.
Follow the command on its next turn. Okay, so what's the wisdom save?
So that would be 14.
14. Alright, good luck to me. Are you kidding me? Oh, that was a wisdom check, not a save.
But it wouldn't have made it even if it added its proficiency.
You were correct. It would have been off by 2.
Alright, so can I get a description of this as Vessinger just kind of gracefully floats off of the ground, soars up into the air, and you see his skin like crackling, molten energy flowing through. His eyes glaze over with this furious burning light, and 2 flaming horns sprout from his forehead as he kind of smirks and points down at the admiral and says, "Grovel," in like primordial. So it's just this like harsh, like almost devilish sounding incantation. Like a human could not have said that. And points down at him, and like he kind of against his will like bows down.
Yeah, I think his one of his ears twitches toward you as he's like trying to resist, and as it says it spends its next turn, he's still going to spend a legendary action.
Next turn.
Yeah, he spends a legendary action to leap toward Gamzes, who is now cornered.
I cannot see. Are they within range?
That should not be within... That is not within range of Gamzes, no.
Okay. There we go.
It's just outside of range.
Super huge.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Because I was zoomed out. All
Gotcha.
the stuff was...
So he leaps over and snarls and then like falls to his knees, and you can see his claws like digging into the sand. And now the okay, well that's mildly unfortunate, but actually, wait, what am I saying? He spends one of his legendary resistances and succeeds the saving throw.
Then he wouldn't have leaped.
Legendary resistance is
Not on his turn.
a legendary action.
Oh, wait, what?
Legendary resistance is a trait.
Oh, right. Is that once?
I have no clue.
It's a given number of times based on the monster per day.
Okay.
So it's not a recharge ability, fortunately. But yeah, so he leaps forward with his legendary action, and I think like you can feel or you can see that he's struggling against this order. Like he's dragging his feet, and it looks like he's walking through a strong wind as he moves closer to Gamzes. And then finally he roars, and on his turn steps forward, which will provoke her attack.
Attacks.
Her prepared action, yes. 26 hits, yeah, hot diggity. So he's gonna take that 16, and he's gonna like it.
Yeah.
Not 167, Dylan.
Does she have improved crit yet? I don't think so. But I'm gonna check.
Level 7, I think is when they get improved crit. Might be 6 actually, considering I don't think they get someone gets 6.
Yeah, so we actually haven't seen her since you gave her the Great Axe and she had it changed by the O'Dares. The Great Axe that y'all recovered from the Lotus has been repurposed to become a pair of blades affixed to her arms. So yeah, like
Slowly.
Admiral Cross like comes close to her and like rears one of his paws up, and she just like cuts across his chest, and he howls in pain.
Those magical attacks.
Hot diggity. Yeah, so and then an additional 18. Okay. Yeah, so she brings both of them across his chest and like shouts in his face, and he is going to take his multi-attack action.
Wait, so is the legendary resistance a legendary action? Or
No,
is it
no.
Okay.
No, it is a trait. Although he should, I believe, because those refresh on your turn, right?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Legendary actions? Not legendary resistance. That doesn't refresh. That's by day.
Legendary actions, yes, it's your turn.
Okay. So he is going to use his multi-attack, and he's going to bite her once and claw her twice. Or at least try. What's her AC at?
17.
Okay, yeah. So that she cuts across his chest, and he howls, and then comes down and like bites directly into one of her shoulders.
That's
and then,
7.
Whew. And then, like, while his jaws are latched onto her, he swipes like across her back, and there's a spurt of flame, and the wall behind her is scorched.
So she takes 11 damage total.
Oh, the claws are slashing damage. Let me.
It's physical. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just wanted to specify.
You know those barbarians, they were legendary for being bad against slashing damage.
I was putting it out there to show that it wasn't like some fancy damage.
Untyped magic damage. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it is the automaton's turn. It is going to move into range. Come on. Line up with the squares. There we go. Move into range and then make its attack against her with advantage due to pack leader. So let me turn on advantage.
Pack leader. Okay.
Yeah, Caden's allies have advantage on melee attacks against any hostile creature within 5 feet of him. So it's going to attack once and attack twice, and that is its turn. So and it like pulls its hand back, and a sword like comes out of its forearm, and you can hear a faint whirring inside of it as something is powering up while it attacks. And it is Gamsey's turn. Gamsey's turn.
Well, it looks like there's no reason not to reckless.
Yeah, sure.
So,
deliver that beat down to that fucking werewolf.
Yeah, that werewolf.
All right, Caden, let's see if you can survive the party. A 16 does not hit. A 19 does.
And then bonus action, another attack.
That's fucking berserk.
19 hits too.
Also, both of those had +2 fire damage.
Nice. So that's another 4. Yeah. Oh, right, because she's injured now, and so like, I think she has her mask on, so we can't see her face. But that also means that we get the like fiery, fantasy Batman voice from her, and she just like, shouts, "You will not take me!" and like swings into him and cuts away at his flesh. Parts of his uniform are starting to singe and fall away.
Yeah.
It is Albert's turn.
All right. As a bonus action, I cast Thundering Smite.
Okay.
Thunderous Smite as a is it an option to cast as a second level?
I don't know.
Nope, it's just a first level spell, but that's good. Thunder Smite. All right, and so I'm going to I'm going to need to fly 5 feet down, so I can hypothetically fly 20 feet horizontal. So I'm
that will put you 10 feet off the ground.
What?
That would put you 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which makes striking range from ground combat.
Yeah. So I'm 10. I'm
because 5 feet down.
Yeah.
Would be a 5 foot tall creature, and he's more than 5 feet tall.
That puts me within hitting distance.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fly above Genzi's and then strike down at the wolf bitch. And I'm gonna spend inspiration to give myself advantage because fucking legendary resistance.
Good call.
All right. Advantage. Come on, give it to me.
Roll high.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that's
talking
pretty
about.
good.
Smite with the second level spell slot. Take 25 damage. 26 damage. Now roll 2d6.
How much damage are you doing with your smite?
What?
How much damage are you doing with your smite?
It's a 3d8 smite.
So let's see.
And then I've also got Thunder Smite, which I cast earlier.
15 damage off the rapier.
4 from Thundering Smite. He needs to make a strength save.
Or be knocked prone.
Then he takes another 13 damage. Then he
13.
takes 26 damage.
What's the 26 from?
My Channel Divinity. I deal 20 point. So 2d10. If I have advantage under the attack, it just does 20 damage plus my Paladin level.
Yes, that's how it works.
Yep.
God damn.
Damage,
it's gone now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's poison damage.
It's an additional 26, you said?
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Did I say my turn was over? Because
let's get this strength save.
Get hit again.
Are you kidding me?
Well, that attack's going to go to the... Oh, it probably shouldn't be advantage. Anyway. That was the first one.
Well, whatever. Yeah. Just spend another point.
Well, he's prone.
Oh, yeah, he's prone.
Oh, I get advantage anyways.
Yep.
Take another hit, and I'll go ahead and throw another... I'll smite him one with a first level spell slot.
Okay. So that's another 9. All right. And at the end of your turn, he is going to spend 2 legendary actions for Frenzy. He's going to make a single claw attack against each of you. So 1 against Gamzes. Nope. And 1 against Albert.
That hits.
All right.
All right.
So take your 19, and then his turn rolls around. He is going to attack probably Gamzes again. Yeah, it's probably best to just try and get one down. So he's gonna throw another multi-attack her way, and just try and
pop up her so I can get her health bar.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me set her HP. It's currently at 59, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 59. And then set it to C. Okay. There we go. You should have her HP bar now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bite attack, which misses.
Nope.
And 2 claw attacks. Wait, does he have advantage because she attacked recklessly?
He would, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the bite again.
Does Prone have anything?
No, he was stood up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Let's take the first one. The first one is the 27.
Yeah. All right,
so 27 for the bite and 19 for the first claw, and then the second claw. How's she doing?
11 more. She is down to 39, which is...
Wait, she's down to 39 off of 19.
She has resistance to all of this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Now you see why resistance is bullshit.
Damn, dude.
And a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah.
It just might as well double their health, because that feels less disempowering.
Yeah. So the automaton, you hear something click, and the humming holds at a constant tone, and the blade in its hand covers over with frost. And it is going to attack her twice with cold damage. Okay. So the 24 hits.
Yeah, so 8 damage. Which puts her down to another bracket for fire.
She's still up, though.
Yeah. So it's +5 per hit now.
And I think just to compound as much as I possibly fucking can, because I think at this point, Cross is starting to get kind of desperate, right? Like, you can look across, like, Constance, you can look across to the Imperial Envoy, and you can see that Ambassador Klein, like, has his fingernails in his mouth. He's, like, chewing on them. So I'm going to spend the 2 actions on Cross, because he got them back on his turn. To Frenzy for 1 claw attack against each of you. So this is a claw with advantage against Gamzes.
Okay.
She hits for half damage, and then a claw without advantage against Albert.
Yeah. That fucking hits. Alright.
Alright. And then it is Gamzes' turn.
Gamzes.
Get like that Zelda bing, 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 bing.
Yeah. Am I allowed to spend Constance's inspiration for her?
No.
All right. Well, Gamsies,
you might as well
don't die.
Anyways. There's no reason not to.
Yep. All right.
I mean, Caden wouldn't have advantage.
Hmm?
Caden wouldn't have advantage. If you didn't.
Well, but then I don't necessarily fuck up Kane because each one of these attacks is going to have +5 at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, go. +5.
Whoo! Alright, so that's 6, what is that, 12?
What's her fighting style? Oh, well, she doesn't have one. She's a barbarian. Forgot.
Yeah. 21.
Yeah, so Gamzee's like, blood and fire pouring out of her. The sand beneath you at this point is like turning a muddy orange. And like parts of it are starting to like caramelize into glass. And she swipes out at him and then with her other arm, like while he's distracted, just brings it up into like at the base of his throat, and she pulls him down toward her so their faces are right next to each other, and her helmet, like, or her mask goes back up into her her circlet. She says, "Maradun will never fall to the Empire." And she spits on him and drops his lifeless corpse to the ground. And it's Albert's
And do you
turn.
think she's done?
Or actually, no, she has more actions.
Yeah, she drops his lifeless body to the ground. All right, another one.
All right, automaton.
12 hits, or 24 hits for 12 damage.
12 magic slashing damage, and then 5 fiery damage. But it's fiery, so I don't...
Let me just double check its defenses. Magical attacks that aren't adamantine. Commission immunities. Okay. Spells and other magical effects. Okay. So how much fire damage would it be taking normally?
5? Yeah, 5 right now.
Okay, so it takes 2 from that. All right, Albert.
What do you think? Just go all out, try and burst it down?
Just a second. Yes.
All right.
Close out Caden's character sheet. Rip Admiral Cross.
All right. So, inspiration. Haha. That's my signature move.
You're an inspiring man.
Yep. Hold on. I can't turn advantage on. Oh dear. Character sheet, why have you filled me? Oh no. Oh no, this is why Roll20 is awful sometimes.
Just press do the attack, and then click melee weapon attack again.
He fucked up his character sheet.
God damn it. This only happens to you, Crispy.
There we go. Fucked up to get it good again.
Oh!
Hey, how about that second level smite? Ooh, 68.
Okay, so that's 16 base damage, and then roll your double smite damage. 26. Is that a magical attack? I feel like that's a magical attack. Okay.
It's also radiant damage.
Radiant.
It specifically has saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
It's not a magical effect that you get a saving. Generally speaking, you don't get a saving throw against something.
Oh, sorry. That's the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Spell immunities. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
You're absolutely correct. It takes the full 26. Sorry, I just read resistance and then my brain was like, that's all the information you need. Okay, yeah. So you cut deeply into it, and the energy, the red glow off of your sword splits its torso open, and you can see inside this flowing torrent of elemental energies all like convulsively falling in on each other inside of it.
Fucking mullish sons of bitches.
Gamzees, please absorb that.
Yeah, by the way, turn's not done. That was my first attack.
Okay. Are you spending another inspiration?
Way. It's a hit.
An 18 still hits for 9 damage. That's pretty good. Okay, yeah, it's rattle. I'm gonna remove Caden from the turn order because he's dead. It's rattling. It's randomly ejecting like shards of ice, and like gusts of wind, and the sand beneath its feet is like back and forth, turning to sandstone and then collapsing back to sand. And it rears back and swings at Gamzees in a desperate attempt. It no longer has advantage, or actually it does because she attacked recklessly. So it's going to attack twice and attempt to kill her.
Is this cold damage still?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 11 and...
Not a hit.
The 15 misses. She's down to, what is that, 12?
Why not? Why couldn't you have done one more point of damage?
Would that have gotten her to another damage threshold?
Actually, not one that matters, because it round down from resistance.
Yeah. Alright. And it is her turn.
Gamzees.
Fight for your people, Gamzees.
You know what? You attacked recklessly before and it worked.
What could possibly go wrong?
Apparently nothing.
21 for 12. The 15 does not hit.
So that's, and then with resistance, that's +6 fire damage after resistance applied.
Oh. It's, yeah, at this point the whatever magics were holding this elemental field together are collapsing, and each of its limbs are sort of like frantically igniting, turning to stone, giving off puffs of air that push up small like sand devils and freezing over the course of like 4 seconds.
How many more spell slots do you have?
And it is Albert's turn.
Oh man.
Oh, actually, I missed the 20. I missed your first attack. A 20, a 21, and a 15. A 20 and a 21 both hits. It had precisely 1 health after the 21.
-12?
Yeah. So, I will actually... I will hand this over to you, Top Hat. What does this look like as she destroys this elemental automaton?
Yeah, so these boxing gloves of blades, I think the last one just plunges into its core. And then, like, her fire, you watch, like, the gouts of flame, like, covering this blade, just punch into it, and then the, like, flames kind of... It becomes, like, a duel of the flames.
Yeah, we see, like, we see the 4 elements.
It.
We see the 4 elements of the automaton, like, spiraling up her arm, trying to fight back. But in
then,
the last moment,
it explodes out, and so all of the limbs just, every crease in it just burns out, and just leaves a melting pile of metal on the ground.
Yeah, there's like the molten pile and this like this elongated humanoid form left in ash across the sand, like out into the arena. And how does Constance react to this? I guess is my question.
Constance is like looking around and like, are we supposed to cheer? We're supposed to cheer. Woo!
Yeah, and I think Roderick breathes a sigh of relief and throws his head back, and Mabel like, yeah, like punches the air, and the rest of the arena is dead silent.
Yeah, you see like as Albert like kind of floats down, like Andy took all the glory, but Albert kind of like gently glides down, walks to the center of the arena, like points at the Empire's seats and like goads them like with one hand.
Yeah,
all you got.
I think Ambassador Klein looks down at you, glaring, and just like curses under his breath, and his envoy heads down the stairs and out. Etlu and Abatu turn away, like look at each other, and sort of like something unspoken passes between them, and they each just like turn back and fall away and fly off. And the Dragonborn begin to file out of the seats.
So Albert's gonna walk over to Gantes, who's almost dead, and just pump all of the flying hands into her. Like, fuck my own injuries. You're almost dead. So that's 25 health.
Okay, yeah. So she's still fucked up, but not dead. I will not.
Better shape than you are.
Yeah.
She spits on Cross's corpse again. I will not yield. Never. She turns to Albert. We did good. Yes?
We did more than good. You did more than good.
She stumbles backwards, like she slips in the blood and just like falls on her ass and leans up against the wall of the arena.
Yeah, Albert like goes down and like pulls her back, like helps pull her back up to her feet, and you see his like skin crack, and like that same pulsating energy like floods into Gamzee's. And I imagine the way like the healing works is like her skin then cracks and then reforms, and like the all the wounds, the blood are just kind of pushed out and turned like they flake off into dust.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not enough, but
What do the three of you up in the stands do?
Constance just jumps into the arena.
Okay, yeah.
The dragons are gone. It's obviously over. So she jumps down, and there's some powers I need to use on Gamzee's. See, mainly...
Nice. Okay.
Wait, is that the one?
yeah, exhausted. Can it remove a level of fatigue?
Or is that...
No, that's the seventh one, the last one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought...
No.
Weird.
Yeah, she
That
has
would
none of
restore
those.
health. Yeah, no, one of them restores levels of exhaustion.
That's like the last tier.
Uh,
Revive is before it.
why?
Of course.
That's
Probably because exhaustion is actually totally terrifying.
Yeah.
Huh, okay, well, since that's not the ability I thought it was, let's just drop... what's my limit right now? 5? Yeah, 5. So,
More d8s.
there's some more d8s to be rolled there.
Okay, yeah.
Like that many more.
So 28.
And then...
Constance! Friend, it is good to see you.
Yeah, so it's like claps her hand and then just lightning shocking down her, and then like as the lightning touches wounds, they just close, and it like keeps traveling across her.
Yeah, I think also it's the green lightning.
Hmm.
And yeah, her wounds close. I have been through. I have not been through worse. My life.
I mean, when you attacked City Hall and doing Simic, you got pretty fucked up then too.
I did.
I think I'd like to remind us all that we just accomplished killing an admiral of the Empire.
Oh, hey.
One of Molochai's right-hand men.
Yeah, that's important too. High five. 25 hit points.
When you do that.
What?
So I high five Vessinger and heal him 25 points.
Okay.
Again, the lightning just shocks down him, just closing wounds.
Yeah, I think Roderick and Mabel come out the gateway here, and you're alone in the arena now.
Yeah, I told him he wouldn't get the chance to say hello. Wouldn't get the chance to tell Molokai.
That was certainly an impressive display from both of you.
Wait, what's that?
Roderick says, that was certainly an impressive display from both of you.
Gamsies did most of the work.
We're taking Gamsing with more often.
Yeah,
that was Gamsey's trial of fire.
Like you just see Constance and Albert like look each other in the eyes, like,
yeah,
hello to this tough customer.
There's a reason. You chose Zaire as your second command. This one's mine. Well, feast in the Dragon House, Dragon Suite. Let's go.
So, you have you gotten used to it here yet?
I don't think I'll ever get used to living in the Palace of Gods.
It is
risking the lives of everyone in Hersagul, as well as my own and my companions.
It's fun.
Yeah, and so the four of you walk out of the arena, and as you approach like the docks here, Zerai is waiting for you, with a bowed head.
Zerai, are you able to lead us back to our quarters?
Of course. If you will return to your ships, we can make way. My condolences to you.
Condolences?
They furrow their brow. Your combat prowess was impressive, to be sure, but I am afraid Etlu was not swayed by your vulgarity. It is yet to be seen if Abatu is impressed by your mastery over death, but given his position and his opinion of you, I fear you have 4 long trials ahead of you.
Fucking
and I think we're pretty close to the end of the hour, so let's on that cheerful note, let's get a bit of an ending, like a stinger at the end of our episode, and then we'll do experience and whatnot. So as we see the 4 of you, I'm miscounting, 5 of you, process this news.
We won.
We cut to Molokai, and he is standing at the helm of the guillotine, and next to him, leaned up against the railing, is something wrapped in a ruined ceremonial cloth, and he's hands on the helm, looking out into the distance with a broad grin on his face, and he says, "I'm coming, Constance. Just you wait." And let's do some experience, shall we? So, we have switched to the Unearthed Arcana. 3 Pillars experience. And let's take a look at what kind of experience you earned today.
What was their CR?
A fucking lot is what it was. Oh, this is covering your cameras. Whoops. So you fought an encounter that was... Oh, we made some changes to the experience because especially the combat experience is a little weird. And rather than do what's written in the Unearthed Arcana rules, where it's 5 XP per monster completed, blah, 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 or defeated, blah, 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 blah. We were doing the, I believe it's, what is it, 5 for things at level, 2 for things...
No, it's easy, normal, hard, and deadly based off of the DMG's, or the Monster Manual's summary.
And those were, actually, no, those were being handled by tier, that's right. So at base, you would get, gain 10, and then plus 5 for each tier above. So it would, is that how we're doing it, right?
No, it's plus 10 for each tier above, because it works just like the rest of it.
Plus an additional, you are right. 5 for below you. Okay.
Yeah, and we're assuming
this is the first time we're doing this. Bear with us.
Yeah.
So, and this is assuming normal encounters are tier 2, I believe.
Yeah.
So, were this a normal encounter, you'd be getting 10 XP. Were this a hard encounter, you'd be getting 20 XP. Given that you just defeated a CR9 and a CR4, this was a deadly encounter worth 30 experience. Which I believe is actually going to level you guys up.
Yeah. And then back down to 10 experience.
And did you do anything else? You discovered some new places. I guess not necessarily forgotten locations. So that doesn't count. You did not get any magical items. And I honestly don't think you swayed anyone. I think you tried valiantly, but the gods were not moved.
It's like they've got the worst cross-section of the quote-unquote good gods are all just lawful, and all of the evil gods are just evil. And like, are pleased to good mean nothing?
Yeah. However, there were a couple scenes that I think were worth inspiration. Certainly, the scene with the dragon gods was worth inspiration for both of you. In Constance's memory was worth inspiration. If you would like to state your case for further points, I will give them to you. But if you have nothing you would call to mind.
I don't remember anything else that happened.
There was a lot of talking.
There was a lot of talking.
It was mostly the dragons.
What about that sick diss I threw on at the Admiral after we were done talking to the dragons?
You won't survive? Do you feel that exemplifies who Albert is?
What's your thoughts?
No, it doesn't. Come on. Yeah, so I think those are the points of inspiration you get for this session.
All right.
So I think we're good for next week. Yes.
Yeah.
Although if you're watching this on YouTube, like in a few days, you should follow me on Twitter. It's down there at NRSS. And we will see y'all next time for further trials. To see if maybe our heroes can pull this back, or if we are slowly descending toward inevitable disaster. Yeah. Good luck with that, you guys. And with that, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, and you're watching this on YouTube, and you haven't watched the rest of the VODs, go back and watch the rest of them. There's some good story in there. If you're watching this live, hello, thank you, and go to YouTube and watch the rest of the episodes. That's youtube.com/NRSS, of course. I'm an RSS everywhere. And thanks again. We really enjoy doing this for you and for ourselves. And we hope to see you again in the future. So, with that rambling outro, we're out. Bye-bye. Graceful outro. Bye.